great for rainy day fun with the kids and useful for use in the plot. In this video I'm going to show you how to paint your own stone labels. You won't need a lot to make these labels. Grab some newspaper so that you don't get paint everywhere. Your paints. Acrylics are your best bet as they're waterproof when dry, so they won't run in the rain. A couple of dishes of water to wash your brushes. Something to mix your paints in. And a selection of paint brushes. Lastly, you want to get yourself some large pebbles. You can collect them anywhere from the outside world, or if you have any lying around in the garden. Give them a quick wash and dry them off. The paint will stick better if they're dry. Protect your working area by putting down some newspaper, get yourself some water to clean your brushes, collect your paints and we're ready to go. When painting your labels, I would recommend going big and bold. A picture of the fruit or veg you're growing will stand out and you'll be able to see what's going on in your plot from a distance. You don't need to be an artist, and it really doesn't need to be perfect. Just have fun and no one's going to see them anyway. Now I'm a terrible painter, and a newborn baby would do better. But they're colourful and they're silly, and that's the most important thing. The good thing about using acrylic paints is that you don't need to use much, and they water down really easily. The darker colours will apply better than the lighter ones, and you may need to go over areas a couple of times to get a good coverage. It does dry pretty quickly though. Now this is supposed to be a pumpkin with the sun above it. Don't laugh at me, I'm having fun. These are my leeks, and I'm pretty happy with them. And you don't need me to tell you that this is a whole load of potatoes. You can write the name of the crop on the stone if you want to. I use this white correction pen as it stands out really well against the dark stone. And when you're done, stand back and marvel at the glory of your creativity, or feel embarrassed about how shoddy they look. Give your brushes and pots a good wash, making sure to thoroughly clean the heads, and also give your palette a good scrub. Now, apart from being good, fun and useful, there is another reason why I recommend labels like this. It's easy to forget what's ready to be cooked with. I do it all the time, and this method really helps me out. Once your crops are ready to harvest, or have been harvested, for example, leeks and potatoes, bring the labels in, giving them a quick clean and put them somewhere noticeable. With them nearby, you can quickly see what's ready to be made a meal out of. It'll also be a good indication of what should be resown too. I hope you enjoyed this video and it encourages you to be creative when the weather is not so great or there's less to do outside. If you have any recommendations for others, please pop them down in the comments so we can all learn and grow together. Please also do consider subscribing, it really does help me make the best quality videos that I can. And lastly, here are a few other videos which you may enjoy. Thank you and happy growing.